Oscar De La Hoya Knockout Mansion lands on the market for $20 million. Now, if you guys don't know who Oscar De La Hoya is, he was a professional boxer, but now a promoter. Now let's take a look at Oscar De La Hoya, American promoter and former professional boxer. So it looks like he has a couple titles here. So it looks like he was born in February 4th of 1973, 51 years old. Looks like he has the super featherweight, lightweight, light weatherweight, light middleweight, and middleweight champion. He is 5'10 and a half. His reach is 73. He's only 5'10, so I like to say that I'm 5'7, but he's probably, 4 inches taller than I am. In his reach, I don't know if I have a shot or not. All right, so let's take a look at this. 45 fights, 39 wins, 30 knockouts, and 6 losses. Pretty impressive, believe it or not, as a boxer. But he has a property that's hitting the market. So let's take a look at this together. So the first thing I want you to do, go to lvhomeexperts.com. His address right here is 720 Dragon Peak. Now, this property is actually located in MacDonald Highlands, and this is in one of the most exclusive neighborhoods. Now, you literally have to go through like 3 different gates just to get to his house. But the first thing I want to do is take a look at the location so that way you guys have a general idea. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. All right, so here's the west side of the Las Vegas Valley, east, north, and south. Here's the Las Vegas Boulevard right here, or the Las Vegas Strip. We're going to zoom in just a little bit. We're going to do a satellite. Little fun fact, my office is literally right here. Okay, now, can I see his house from my office? If I looked out the window, the answer is yes. I've been up there a couple times and shot some properties up there, and I've never seen Oscar, but I've always seen his staff that constantly goes in and out. And what's so crazy about this is that when you make this kind of money and you have a home like this, you literally have a full staff to maintain these type of homes because they're so large. Now let's take a look at this. He's actually at the end of a cul-de-sac. And as you can see, if we zoom out, he literally has a full strip view, right? And not only the full strip view, he has a bunch of mountain views, and this is where the planes come in and land. Let's take a look at his property together. He's asking $20 million for this home. It was actually constructed in 2023. His property taxes is about $13,329, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 2 half bathrooms, giving you a total square footage on here, 8,954 square feet. But the fascinating thing about this is that the property is almost an acre. And I love the indoor-outdoor living. So let's take a look at this together. Let's see what this property is really all about. And let's analyze his property. One thing I've noticed is that the property literally faces the strip. You can see the stratosphere all the way down to Mandalay Bay. So you got that full strip view. Now, some of these views, you're going to notice at the angle of your house, you may not have the strip parallel to that panoramic view. Also, you have a pool here, which is really nice. Look at this. Beautiful tile work right here. Now, this tile work is probably 42 by 48, but it's probably porcelain tile. And I love the lights. Let's go back a little bit. Now, this is from his pool and his living room. As you can see, again, you can see the full strip. Now, this kind of obstructs the view a little bit, but the crazy thing about this is when you come to my office or if you are driving up to Henderson, the first thing you're going to notice is how this house actually stands out. I believe this design was actually from Blue Heron, but another contractor actually built this home. The story of this was somebody bought this mountain, and this is his own private, estate. And it looks like here you have like some sort of guard shack or something like this. This thing is so fascinating. Like literally every time you drive up, this is a statement. But word on the streets was just to run the utilities alone up here was $1 million. So this is going to be more of an indoor-outdoor living type of home. And what I like about this is that every section of the home, you have a full unobstructed view of the strip. You're elevated a little bit higher. It is a little bit cooler. The only downside for this, it gets a little bit windy. Now, as you can see with the furniture here, and then we have the TV, one thing I don't like about this is that this time, summertime, it gets so hot, about 115 degrees. The weather and the elements really eat up the furniture. However, when you got this kind of money, I guess it really doesn't matter because you could just replace the furniture anyway, right? But I love the landscaping. It's very minimalist. And then we have some sort of soap pool right here too as well. And this is probably off the master, I'm thinking. All right, let's move on to the next one. But oh my God, take a look at this, guys. This is so gorgeous. It almost looks like a strip mall. So here is the main living here. You got a couple sliders. The kitchen's probably right here. Your primary's right here. Or maybe I think the primary's on this side here. Okay. But look at all that land and all that extra space that you can do. So there's more things that you can add to this backyard, which is really nice. All right, so this is the kitchen. Let's take a look at it. First thing I've noticed that we have some stonework here. This is probably true stone. This is probably a 2-inch front face with a waterfall. I like how they skinned this with the blacked out mirror here. That looks really nice, elegant. Cabinets, looks like we have the European style cabinets, full overlays, seamless on this one. And again, we have that mirror, that black mirror there. I love how that just looks. And this one looks like we have a 48-inch burner. And this is probably Gen Air or Wolf appliances. Pretty large hood here, but I prefer more of a seamless hood. Looks like back here could be a butler's pantry. But oh, take a look at this. All his memorabilia stuff. I tell you what, Oscar, if I buy your house, right, I definitely will negotiate the memorabilia stuff. Okay, coming into the living room. So it looks like we have the living room kitchen combo. One thing I've noticed here that is very fascinating, okay? When they built out this home, he did a lot of upgrades and options, okay? But also, he probably had a full designer come in the process of the build as well. Now, we have some nice cladding, stonework, large fireplace. This has got to be larger than a 120-inch fireplace. So these are LED lights. They do change color, okay? And look at the construction design on here. So they had to frame all this out, drywall this, and it goes all the way through. One thing I noticed is that the supply line, very seamless here. There's no grill for your AC unit. Going back to the kitchen. Oh, look at this. There's actually 3 ovens. That tells me that there's probably 2 dishwashers. You got to have 2 dishwashers for a house like this. Okay. And it looks like that stone wraps all the way back around to the hallway. Again, I think this is kind of takes you back to the butler's pantry. All right. Here's another shot of the home. Now, a couple things I like about this. I've noticed we have a pocket door, 0 threshold that takes you right outside to the pool. And then we have our storefront. And then we have our linear grill. And I love how they did the cladding with the wood on the ceiling here. And then the LED strips here. I love how this thing pops. The only thing I don't like about this is the color brown. I do not like the color brown whatsoever. I like more fun colors. Now the kitchen here, I'm not too sure what this glass is. This is probably showcase, or this could be a sliding glass door. The dishwashers here, we have one here and one here. And all this is completely seamless. Looks like we also have brushed nickel as well. And this should be your little bar section. Nice. Okay, a couple things with the bar section here. Looks like we have a linear supply line. Okay. Wait, what is this? Is this the Fat Boy Burger? I think that's what it is. Let me know in the comments below. Again, we have the nice stonework here, waterfall edge on both sides, storefront, and I think these are actually pocket doors as well. Actually, they're not doors, they're just windows. So I think this opens out to the Las Vegas Strip so that way you can actually serve your guests. Now, this home is really made to entertain, and there's literally such a wow factor to this home. Back to one of the living rooms here, living areas. So a couple things I've noticed that's cool with the pool table. I think I definitely need to negotiate that with the price of this home. A couple things I see structural wise that I do love is this walk path here. So this concrete was all cut out prior to building this home. So you would have to lay it, board all this out, and they added the rocks. But the only downfall is when you're walking, you could trip over this. However, obviously this is more for a design standpoint. Then we have like this little hallway here that probably just shoots out, and there's probably a glass there, but there's probably vegetation here too as well, and some rocks. I'm not too sure. But again, we do have the LED strips. And if you take a look at the ceilings, this drop ceiling here, you would have to frame this out, drywall this, add the lights. Just the design alone of this home is unbelievable. But again, brown, it is not for me. So here is another direction. So I guess that's where the bar was, kind of like in the game room or the entertainment room. We got 2 TVs, which is really nice. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now we are working our way to the outside. I love the stone work, and I do love the concrete here. I believe these are actually Pebble Tech. There's actually a name for it. I'm not too sure what it's called because I forgot. Let me know in the comments below. But again, we have all the furniture, the fire pit here. So with the fire pit, they already ran the gas line, laid the concrete. So again, this was all thought out. And the pool. The pool is probably elevated like 2 feet. That is one thing I do not like, is an elevated pool. I like a zero threshold on a pool where it's just completely seamless. Now, I've noticed living up here. Now, I've never lived up here. I'm just saying that from the past of my clients, and I've seen their homes when they have a pool up here, it gets very windy. And when it gets windy, believe it or not, the water here will splash over. Okay, I've seen it time and time again. Now, with the storefronts here, I love how they're bringing in so much light. Again, we have the LED strips here. Now, remember when I was telling you about, like, there's like a centerpiece here? It looks like there's some beautiful, I guess, a soak pool, or maybe this is kind of like a pond. I'm not too sure what that is, but again, that's very nice. Now, the thing about this is that when you're building a home this big and the new guidelines with the 600 square foot pool, how do you design a pool to make sure it looks big enough for a 9,000 square foot home? They look like they did a pretty good job here. Okay. Now this is that straight shot. So I guess this is that one centerpiece here. So I don't know if this is more of a soak pool or this is just more of a design element, right, for the pool. Kind of gives you that zen, but I love how this just walks out. And if you notice, what they did here was actually pretty good. They put a tree down the center, because remember that one house that you've seen that kind of obstruct the view? That actually makes sense. This was actually a good concept here. Now on the exterior here, it looks like the stucco is just a standard finish stucco. It's not like a level 3 or not, or something like that. I'm not too sure. I can't really see with the photos. Again, we got some river rock here. I love the colors of the lights in the pool. Coming to, I guess this is the formal dining area. Now let's take a look at this. Now we have some nice showcase for wine. However, I'm not too sure if this is a cooler or not, right? Which means, does it cool your wine? Is there a temperature to it? Who knows? Sometimes they'll have it as a display, but again, we have some lights here. Beautiful stonework. Love the cladding on everything. With the designer, they did a really good job. And like I said, almost every single room, or every room, has a very unique strip view. Unbelievable. But look at all the TVs. All right, so this is the pool. Love it. Very zen. So from the exterior of the home, in the backyard, as you can see, I mean, this thing is gorgeous. Oh, is this the back? Oh, let's go back here. Let me go back. Am I going too far? All right, let's start from here. So as you can see, landscape, because this home is so huge, very minimal, right? You got drip irrigation system. I love how these lights are right here. Very modern. This has got to be the primary. Oh yeah, look at this. This is 4, 8, what's this, 16, 20-foot pocket doors. Now, I hope these are electric pocket doors. Now, the downfall with the electric pocket doors, there's always a problem with them. However, it's very cool once you hit that remote and it just slides open. I love them. I think they're great. This has got to be their retreat. Oh my gosh. Primary has a beautiful retreat. Love how we have the windows from floor to ceiling. Okay. Then we have the contrast with the tile linear fireplace here. Then we have a 8-foot slide. And it looks like we have our little cafe area here. Oh, look at his room. Very organized. I wonder if he even lives here. This has got to be his wife or his girlfriend. I'm not too sure if he's married or not, but dang, look at all her shoes. All his clothes here. He's got his boxing glove. Very nice with the custom closets. You got the LEDs. You have the strips. There's probably a private safe in here for all his watches as well. Very organized. Love the fact that you can sit down and enjoy, just putting on your clothes. I mean, this is like literally going to Gucci or Louis Vuitton and having that full experience. So this looks like another bedroom. So this has got to be that primary here. So the retreat is over here off to the side. So you literally wake up to the Las Vegas Strip. Unbelievable. Okay, we got the pool again. Here's another angle. Now, planes will actually fly down this way and land over here in McCarran International. Now, it's not far from the Las Vegas Strip. You're literally less than 20 minutes. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So now we want to eat outside. The weather's great. Look at this. We have a full grill. You have a sink. Oh man, with the carpets here, whew, you literally got to dust it. I don't know. A home this big, do you wear your shoes in your house? Because I mean, this is like a mall. Like for me, I don't wear my shoes in the house, but a home this size, I don't know. Let me know. When you got this kind of money, do you wear your shoes inside the house? He's got like TVs like all over the place. I guess this is really good if you are into sports. You can watch multiple channels. And again, look at that strip view. Another angle, okay. Really showcasing the outside of the home, the kitchen again. All right, here's the good stuff. So like I said, if I bought this home, I want the memorabilia and also all the furniture as well. Matter of fact, I want all his clothes. Might as well. So it looks like he has a mini ring in here. So it looks like these are all his outfits when he walked out, which is, I think it's kind of cool actually to have something like this. Oh, look at his belt up here. Golf simulator. Oh my God, this guy has a golf simulator? Crazy. I definitely got to try this. Oscar, if you're watching this, please invite me over to your house. I would definitely love to try this. This is like so cool. Look at this. You're hanging out, smoking a cigar with your friends, and you're just hitting golf balls. Ooh, look at this. He has a full bar. He's got a couple games, arcade. Is that Street Fighter? Look at this. This is a walkway into your home. Unbelievable. So it literally looks like you walk right through here and you see right through the strip. Okay, we've seen all this. Oh, love that desk. I mean, look at this. Literally every single angle, you can see the strip. Here's another bedroom. This is like probably like the secondary primary bedroom. Oh, here's a... Oh, wait, whoa, let's go back. What is this? Is this a sauna? Oh my gosh, not a sauna. Is it called? No. Sauna, right? Let me know in the comments. Is it a sauna? No, sauna would be... No, that's not a sauna. I'm confused. Let me know in the comments. Now let's take a look at the finishings of the wall right here. You could tell this is a straight edge, okay? Probably a 6-inch baseboards, okay? This is a level 5 finish. There's no casings around the door. All the hinges are tucked away, so you do not see the hinges. These hinges are very expensive. They're probably Bloom hinges. You got a thermostat here. It's kind of awkward. It's literally pinned up against the corner here. I'd probably want it right there. Here's that fat burger thing. Ooh, I got to get this statue. This is pretty cool. Oh, look at one of the bathrooms here. I love how they incorporated this large mirror so that way you get the appearance of this bathroom being very large. So this is probably a guest bathroom right here, pedestal sink. And we have some nice, this is not probably real stone. This is probably quartz. But I love how they have this floating. They probably have some LEDs here, but you can tell there's also a mirror down here as well. So they finished this thing off. Now, as you can see, straight shot of the strip. Now, we did a video of a house over here, and oh, look at his little roundabout. Interesting. And he has what? Let's see how many garages this guy has. 6-car garage for all you car lovers out there. So it looks like we're looking at the same pictures. Now, my question to you. This home is 8,954 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 dens, 7 toilets. It was built in 2023. He's asking $20 million for the home. That is $2,234 a square foot. Now, the home has already been on the market now for 63 days. 63 days. The question is, do you think this home is worth $20 million? Let me know in the comments below. Oscar, if you are watching this video, I would like to tour your home. You got a beautiful home. Minus the brown. I do not like the brown. But other than that, architectural-wise, beautiful, stunning. And at the end of the day, my thoughts is this. Maybe not $20 million. You're probably going to get $16 to $18 million for this home. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys like more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Other than that, until next time, I'm Chakits. Peace!